So let's talk about some of the fun things that made this movie happen.
I would love to.
Great.
It's so fun. The movie is fun.
Like your face is so convincing. So,
My face.
so let's play a fun.
Only real emotions.
Let's play a fun game night.
It's a real deal.
Right?
Okay.
You like the guess how much the budget for this movie was?
80 mil.
37.
Oh,
$37 million to make this movie.
wow. How did they do?
Opening weekend, 17 million.
Okay.
Gross worldwide, 117 million.
Okay.
So it made its money back eventually.
Yeah.
Box office flop,
Yeah.
but like it's you were there.
It was
You were one of
because
those.
of me.
You were one
It
of
wasn't
those
because of me.
$17 million.
Yeah, I watched it in theaters once, but I think I bought it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh that's nice.
Yeah, and I watched it, and I've
Give them a
actually,
little extra money.
because I'm lazy, I've actually just rented it a few times because I don't know if my Blu-ray player's set up. And I didn't want to mess with it.
Yeah, we had to rent it on YouTube TV. So, another fun little thing is that those little establishing shots where the like them driving into their house and everything.
Oh yeah,
you know how
the
they look
subdivision
small?
made it look like a
Yeah, that's using a photography technique called tilt shift,
yeah.
where the foreground and
I've
the
heard of that.
background are out of focus,
Yeah.
so that
It looks-
the subject in the middle looks smaller.
I've seen other videos like that on YouTube.
Yeah, so it was to make it look like it's a little board game. I thought
Yeah.
that was neat.
It's pretty neat.
There's a lot of like
Tell us more neat things.
there's a bunch of little like small things too. Like
How
the
small?
I'm so done with you. I'm done with you on this one. There's there's like the gun that Rachel McAdams accidentally shot Max with
Yeah.
is a revolver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the ones where you have to like turn the barrel and recock the hammer for
Yeah.
them to shoot twice.
Yeah.
You can't just bang and then drop it and it bang again. So that's kind of neat.
All right. Cinema Sins over here.
Let me do the other fun things. So usually when I'm watching the movie,
Yeah.
I get a little curious about things, and so I start digging. So the writer of the movie was also the writer for Herbie Fully Loaded.
Hey, you remember that one
I do.
with our favorite actress, Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, she's great. And then
favorite.
there's one of the
talked
two
about this.
directors, and this is a really fun dynamic that I learned. Jonathan Goldstein, one of the two directors for this movie,
Mm-hmm.
was also the director for the new Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Hey, that one was pretty fun.
He was also a writer for Spider-Man: Homecoming, and he was also a writer.
You know, I like my
This one-
Spider-Man movies.
This one's gonna be the twist.
Mm.
Also a writer for The Flash.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, weird dichotomy here.
We
got
have that
like
episode
really good,
recorded
and
already.
really
That one's
bad.
coming. That one should be coming out soon.
Before this one,
Before this one.
way
Yeah,
way before this one.
yeah, way before this one. So me saying that has
Also the writer for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
okay. Cloudy with Chance of Meatball. That's good.
Yeah, so he's got a weird lineup.
Well, he's got a sense of humor.
That's
Obviously. We could tell by all the hilarious bits in this movie.
We can also
Knee
tell by
slappers.
the hilarious bits in The Flash, like the baby in the microwave.
Yeah, well, that one wasn't great.
Probably him.
If
That's
you haven't seen our Flash episode, go see it because we talk about it.
yeah. Oh, the other guy, Jonathan Francis Daly,
Yeah.
was also in Dungeons and Dragons, and worked on. I think he was a writer. Hold on, let me confirm. He was also a writer for The Flash and for Spider-Man: Homecoming. So that's neat.
Yeah.
They kind of work together.
Yeah, I mean, he's written and been a part of more movies than I have. So.
Yeah, true. The two Johns, Jonathan Goldstein and Jonathan Francis Daly.
Yep. There's that.
Yeah, that's all I had set up for this. It's not much of like a. I mean, let's be real. It seems like a very cut and dry. Like this was an obvious, like fun little thriller to put together. It didn't cost very much in terms of movies.
Yeah. And that's that's the beauty of it and why you should watch it. It's simple, it's fun. I don't know that it's meant to be like this crazy deep mystery movie.
It's not a blockbuster. It's just kind of there.
It's just a gut buster because it's so funny.
That was a better joke than anything in the movie.
Freaking way, dude. That Frito-Lay's line, killer. And of course, the end credits too.
No, the end credits were really good.
So again,
I did like the end credits.
Full-time movie fans, when it comes to like movies, for me, if you're asking me, Mr. Jarvis, no, that's my
Mr.
dad.
Jarvis.
Call me Jarvis. Mr. Jarvis is my father. If you're asking me, I say, dude, it's just gonna be a fun time. Like if you're in a loosey-goosey mood and you just wanna relax and turn your brain off for a night and pop some popcorn and eat some bad food and watch a good movie, a great movie, then you'll put on a game night and have a laugh, big old belly laughs.
What I can say is that I do have a rewrite.
Okay. Before that.
Okay.
Before that, well, that's very important. That's a very deep thing. Be honest with me. Tell me your favorite bit from the movie. I know you have a favorite bit because there's so many bits in the movie. Oh, we didn't even talk about the reveal.
Oh, that was probably the best bit. You want to know why? Yeah, you want to know why?
Tell the.
So the reveal was that the Michelle, the celebrity she slept with, was Denzel Washington. It was not Denzel Washington.
Yeah, so
that was the reveal from that guy.
Which is funny also because he guessed Denzel. It's not Denzel, was it?
No, I wish.
No, yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, thank goodness."
And it was Denzel.
Who would want their significant other to have been with Denzel Washington? He's like one of the most amazing people and slash actors.
I'd be honored, to be honest.
You'd be honored to have his sloppy seconds.
The reason why that bit really landed for me is because we watched that scene and I as it was unveiling, I went, "That's not Denzel." Went to IMDb, scrolled over, saw the dude's name was not Denzel, and I went, I am the fool.
Yeah.
I am not.
Actually, his name is Malcolm X Hughes.
Yeah.
He's the guy who played
not Denzel.
Not Denzel. Yeah,
that's his actual character name is not Denzel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
That was a funny bit because he won't let it go. He's like, "You need to tell me who this is." And then when they finally reveal it and they give us a backstory, she tells the story, I think, first. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, "Nah, I don't believe you."
And then she shows a picture.
Yeah, they shows a picture. And then when you look at the picture,
it's like huge honking nose.
And
not Denzel Washington.
He's like, "You see it now, don't you? It's the nose."
Yeah.
And then she realizes that she was not, in fact, with Denzel.
Right. And all is forgiven.
I guess. I mean, he can't really fault her. They were on a break.
True. Sort of.
Yeah.
We know too much about these people's relationship from the 5 minutes they get in the movie.
Yeah. But that's another thing that I like too, is that they gave all the characters some time. Like Ryan and Sarah and their team up, that they had some funny stuff. Like, dude, I don't know. I just love all of it. I'm sure I'm biased, but just even when they were going and she was like, the whole thing, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's not a date." She's like, "Yeah, totally." And he's like, "Oh yeah, if it's not a date, why are you wearing lipstick?" Mm-hmm. And she's like, "It's not lipstick." And then he tries to touch her mouth. And when she says in her Irish accent, "You don't just go and touch a girl's mouth." She has an accent, I don't. But then he's like, "Oh," because she tries to bite him. He's like, "Oh, there's lipstick." I don't know. I just think it's all just fun.
It's cute little banter.
Yeah.
It's a little goofy.
Yeah.
It's a goofy movie.
No.
And if you want a better goofy movie, you can watch a goofy movie.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You guys like the Goofy movie?
We have to.
That was a good one.
That movie is actually one of my favorite. A Goofy movie. It's
that one and an extremely Goofy movie are two fantastic.
I don't know if I've ever even been
pieces of cinematic history.
I don't think I've ever been through the entire extremely Goofy movie, but I know the first one.
The first one is too iconic. I will admit.
With the Possum Pals.
Yeah.
We'll have to. We need to do
Tower
that.
of Chisa.
I am always down to rewatch that movie. So whenever
That was one that
we will do that one for
Yeah.
sure because
Yeah.
I will watch that movie at any suggestion, any
Yeah.
reason or excuse to watch that movie. I'll watch
Leave a
it.
comment below telling us your favorite Goofy movie.
Yeah. Tell
There's
us.
only two.
Well, yeah. Tell us what some people, some of our friends in real life are telling us to watch certain movies. It's like put it on a comment, bro.
Put it in the yeah.
Put it on a comment.
If you tell us in
Comment.
person, we will not remember.
We will never.
If you put it in a comment,
if you put in a comment,
well, no.
we'll do it. We'll do it for sure. So do that
Yeah.
if you want it.
Leave like 5 million comments
Yeah.
telling us to watch one movie. I would love to see how that ends up in the
Yeah, if
algorithm.
you want to, yeah, for sure. Because there's so many. There's 5 million. There's more than probably 5 million movies.
I would hope so.
Probably. So let us know which one of those 5 million you want us to
Statistic
watch.
anomaly. Would you like to hear
so-
my proposed rewrite for this movie?
Yes, we were going to get to that.
Yeah.
And this is the moment where we do that. So yes. Here we go.
As scheduled. This whole thing,
Right
by the way,
on time.
the new season, it's extremely scripted. There's a teleprompter right behind us.
We're reading off
And we're
of it.
reading
Everything
every
that we've
single
said
word.
has been read off
Every
of the
single
teleprompter.
word. No, there's not enough. There's not enough time in the world for that. Okay, so it's a really simple
every
rewrite.
hair on our heads is where they should be.
Yeah, perfectly placed.
Yeah.
There's actually a
Planned to
$5
perfection.
million studio behind us. We just make it look like we're on a couch
We fake
for
poor.
fun. Yeah, for fun.
These clothes just make it more realistic so y'all can believe how poor we are.
Okay, so very simple rewrite.
Yes.
Very simple. The rewrite is that Brooks did plan it all from the beginning, and that the twist is that towards the middle of it, Brooks is like, no, this is really actually like a problem, because he knew that his brother was not gonna take it seriously,
Yeah.
and he wanted his brother to take it seriously, be able to overcome like his brother being better than him, and
Yeah.
put all this to rest. That's it. That's all. That's like the major change. So it have to be
basically-
rewritten into the bits.
Well, so then basically at the end where he was like, congratulations, you've completed the game. He wouldn't just come back and say, no, I'm just kidding. He would just be like, it was all me. It would be like WandaVision. It was
Yes. Yeah. It would.
it was
yes.
Brooks all along.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that would have made it at least like more coherent and deep, instead of it being like 3 separate. Like, this one was planned, but this one was overtaken by this one, but now this one was overtaken by this one. It'd be like wrap it all up, and it was actually Brooks the whole time to try to make his brother feel better about things,
Yeah.
and like give him a gift,
That
you
would've
know?
been nice.
It's
That
like
would've been a nice little
set
thing.
up the ultimate game night for his brother.
because he feels guilty about always being a cheater and a liar,
Yeah.
playing.
And the
Yeah.
writers obviously knew that, because they wrote in the line, and you won game night.
So then,
But I didn't plan this.
okay.
That's
So
crazy.
then what? So then how do they explain? They would have to change how they explain how he has all this money. And,
Yeah.
and he's not actually a criminal,
Right.
which is what he was in this.
I mean,
in the version they made.
In the spirit of the movie, he could have just made like a throwaway line about how he invested in Teslas early or something, you know?
or that he invested in Panera early on, and that was the truth.
Yeah, and that he like has a bit of every Panera,
Yeah.
and it just to be there.
Mm.
So it's like
Dang
not.
it! Now I want a freaking Red Bull with their tomato soup. in it. Tomato soup Red Bull.
I'm not a huge Panera fan, but
I used to not be. They're a
but
little bit pricey.
Red Bulls can be pretty solid.
What's better than eating your bowl after you finish using it?
Fair.
Nothing.
Less dishes for them.
Game night. Watching game
Game
night. is
night. A Goofy movie
better. Yeah,
is
Goofy
better.
movie. When it comes to movies, this has got to be one of the greatest of all time. I'm just kidding.
What would you
I
rate
said
it?
that just for
What would
you.
you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10 twists of a movie in a movie, for me, because I'm biased, I would probably give it like on a scale from like, let's say like Everything Everywhere All at Once is the
10.
is the 10.
Undisputed.
For me, I'd give this a 9.8. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. This is okay.
You trying to pull a
It's
triple twist right now?
Yeah, I know. It's literally probably like a 6.5. But like because of my personal bias towards it, honestly, like a 7.5 for me because I just love it. Like I love Jason Bateman. I love all the stupid, corny bits of it.
It knows what it is.
I love the characters. They're all hilarious, most of them, and I just had a good time, man, watching it. I just I just had a good time. Is that okay? Can I just have a good time?
Yeah.
Let me have a good time.
I'd give it a 2 and then a 1 and then a 3.
Out of twists. 3 twists out of 10. Yeah, it was a little convoluted at the end with all the twists. It's just hard to keep track of. But, I mean, again, like, for me, I love Jason Bateman. Like, Jason Bateman, please come on our podcast one day. I listen to yours. So it's only fair.
Okay, Jarvis, hit the outro.
Thank you guys for hanging out with
That was
us.
it.
Oh, okay.
No, you can do it. That's fine. You can do it.
Thanks for hanging out with us, man. This was game night, our game night review. If you had a good time, or even if you didn't, if you like game night, or even if you didn't, if you watched it, or even if you haven't, we wish you the best.
Watch it.
We hope your day is everything you dreamed it'd be and more. Come visit us next time for the next review. It's gonna be for us in a few minutes, but it's gonna be great. Do you want to give them a little hint to the next one? All right, we'll see you next time.
Hey, you.
How'd you like that episode? Did you like it?
You like movies? You like this one?
Do ya?
You should subscribe to this channel right now.
Also, as well.
Yeah. You got friends? Yeah, you do.
Do you? Hopefully.
Show it to them.
Prove
Show
it.
this to them.
Prove it to us you got friends.
There's other videos to watch too. Why don't you watch those if you're so cool?
Yeah, prove you're not a bot. Leave a comment.
Nerd.